Son, listen to what I have to tell you, because there is no chance in the things I bring to your heart. There is something profound going on around you, something that you may not have fully understood yet, but which is pulsating and calling for your attention. It is essential that you stay until the end of these words, because they bring the most sincere thing, what you need to know right now. Your mother, who is by my side today, has never been far from you. From the moment she was welcomed into my arms, her love has not faded. On the contrary, she continues to love and care for you in a way that is hard for you to see. Perhaps you've noticed little signs, a gentle presence, a comfort that comes suddenly, or a thought that appears out of nowhere. All of this is real, son, and nothing is by chance. These are the touches of someone who has never abandoned you and who wants to see you well, at peace and following the path that leads to the greater good. So don't ignore this feeling that speaks to your heart right now. It seeks to strengthen you, to illuminate the choices you make and even to calm the storms that come your way. It, like me, wants you to find peace and know that you are never alone. Even in silence, even in physical absence, her love remains. I see her, I know, and I allow her to be with you in a special way. I want you to feel in your heart that, with each new day, the miracles I wish for you are closer than you think. They are not just stories or distant words, they are realities that I prepare, opportunities for transformation and renewal that appear in your mornings, even when it still seems difficult to see. When you wake up and open yourself up to the good that I bring, you begin to see the doors that open and the peace that I wish for your heart. But for this to happen, you need to cultivate faith in yourself, the confidence that there is something bigger going on around you, even if sometimes your vision feels limited. Imagine, child, that every little detail of your day can be a sign from me, a gentle touch that I bring for your well-being and to renew your hope. With every step you take, with every gesture of faith, I am there, guiding you, blessing you, and waiting for you to see the little miracles I will plant along your path. But I know that you often feel tired or discouraged, and it's in those moments that I want to remind you, faith requires perseverance, and it's perseverance that makes you realize that the impossible can happen. Yes, every day brings the chance of a miracle, but you need to be prepared to recognize what comes to you. So always pray. Don't let laziness or discouragement take up space in your heart and keep you away from me. I know that there are times when praying seems difficult, when the distractions around you consume your time, when routine leaves you without energy. But that's when I need your strength the most, because prayer is the channel through which I can speak directly and truthfully to your heart. When you choose to take the time to be with me, to open your heart and put into words what you feel, it strengthens your soul, brings clarity and brings you closer to my peace. So if you're struggling, ask me for help. Let me strengthen you and bring new energy, removing from your life the laziness and discouragement that hinder your growth. Also, I want you to know that changes are coming. I feel your concern about the future, your doubts about how to achieve what you want, and I see the doors that have sometimes seemed closed. But everything has a time, and there are opportunities that I am preparing for you, moments of change that can bring you what you are looking for. Allow me to take care of every detail and trust that, even if you don't see it, blessings are moving in your life. The opportunities one prepare are for your good, so that you can grow and find what completes your soul. And for you to be ready for these transformations, it is important that you keep your heart open and willing to receive what I am preparing for you. I know that sometimes life's difficulties harden our hearts, create barriers, and make us afraid to open up to the new. But I'm with you every step of the way, every decision you make, guiding your choices and taking care of your needs. Now, I want you to start each day knowing that miracles can happen, that blessings are in every detail of life, and that when you wake up, your heart is attuned to my will. May prayer be a constant habit, may your soul find in me the rest it needs to face difficulties, and may you trust in my promise that there is always a way where there seems to be no way out. Son, your faith is your strength, it illuminates your journey, and with it you can go further than you can imagine. I hope that these words touch your heart, that you feel renewed and ready to receive what I have prepared for your life. May you find in me the support you need, and may you know in every prayer that I am listening. This channel will be your support, your strengthening space, where you can return whenever you need to. I speak to you through these messages, and through them I want you to feel guided and supported. I encourage you to keep following and subscribing, because each message that reaches you will be a way of reviving hope and bringing new light to your days. I want you to feel embraced by my presence, for these words to reach your heart as a comfort. Sometimes the days seem long and heavy, and worries take over your mind, don't they? And when those moments of restlessness come, I want you to remember something. I am by your side, always, offering the peace your heart so desperately needs. Every word I share is like a reminder that I'm here, ready to bring you the relief and calm you want. I know that life's challenges, uncertainties and fears often make you feel lost. Those thoughts that surround you, that anxiety that doesn't seem to go away, all of this I see and understand. But I want to tell you that there is a way to find rest, to calm this mind that carries so much. This rest is in me, in the peace I bring you when you open up to my presence. It's a peace that doesn't depend on what's around you, on circumstances or on what has yet to be resolved. It comes from within, from the certainty that I am taking care of you. To find this peace, son, I want you to pray. Prayer doesn't have to be complicated or distant, it's simple, it's your moment with me, a connection between us that nothing can break. You can pray with a few words, or even in silence. What matters is that, in doing so, you let go of your worries and open up to listen to me. Prayer is like a balm that soothes and strengthens. And when you ask for calm, for healing, for relief, I listen and respond. I bring the peace your mind so desperately needs, I remove anguish and renew your hope. I know that life demands a lot of you, that responsibilities and tasks pile up. Work, studies, caring for the people you love. All of this consumes your energy and sometimes makes you feel discouraged, as if you don't have enough strength to keep going. But know that I am here, son, and when you feel weak, I am your strength. I don't want tiredness and laziness to stop you from achieving what I have prepared for you. So, if you feel that your energy is low, that your mood is not the same, pray. Ask me to remove this weight, this laziness that tries to keep you from your dreams and your connection with me. I renew you, give vigor to your soul and prepare your heart to move forward, to fulfill every purpose I have for your life. Son, when you pray, you not only find the peace you need, but you open doors to something greater, to a prosperity that comes from my hands. And this prosperity is more than just an improvement in your material life, it is fullness in all areas. Everything you touch, if done in faith and with your heart turned to me, will prosper. This is my promise to you, where there is dedication and surrender, there will be favor and protection. Even in the small gestures of your day, in every choice you make, I am there, multiplying the fruits of your efforts, ensuring that your life moves in the direction of abundance and good. You don't have to carry the weight of the world or try to solve everything yourself. I know that you often feel the responsibility of making things work, of controlling every detail, but today I want to remind you that your part is important, but it's not everything. The blessings I have prepared for you do not depend solely on your efforts, but on my power. I'm the one who does the impossible, who moves the pieces of the puzzle of your life, who aligns the opportunities. Your part is to do the best you can, but without losing your peace, without letting anxiety take over your heart. Trust me and let me take care of the results. This year, I have a special promise for you. I know that there are areas of your life that, in your eyes, seem broken, places where hope has been lost. But, son, I want you to know that my power of restoration is infinite. This year will be a time of healing and transformation. What was once bruised, wounded or aimless, I will touch and renew. The scars you carry, the pain that still lingers, all this I know, and it is with love that I work to bring about a new story, to transform each broken piece into something beautiful. Nothing is lost, nothing is beyond my reach. Trust that I am taking action, bringing healing to what seemed impossible to restore. While you live through these changes, I want you to open yourself up to the possibility of good news. Yes, son, there are challenges you face, situations that seem difficult to resolve, but I am by your side, taking care of every detail. And there is good news on the way, news that will bring relief and a solution to what worries you today. There is nothing that is beyond my power, and I work so that the answers come to you, at the right time and in the right way. Just wait with confidence, knowing that I am taking care of what ails you and preparing surprises that will gladden your heart. I see every step you take and every wish you harbor in the depths of your soul. Every day, I'm making sure that you have what you really need, so that you don't lack anything. I want you to share your feelings, your doubts, and your joys with me, because every word you say is important. Not just for me, but also for those who are following this journey with you. What goes on in your heart, what you feel and experience, can become an inspiration, a word of strength for other people who look to me for the same support as you. So, if you wish, feel free to share what is in your heart here, so that others can see that, even in difficulties, I am present and acting. This space was created so that you can find comfort, guidance, and the certainty that you are never alone. The blessings I have for you are unique, and although they may seem far away, they are closer than you think. I know that you may feel that things haven't happened as quickly as you'd like, that there's a silence, a waiting that seems to have no end. But I'm preparing something surprising, something that will transform your life in ways you can't yet see. And it's these surprises that give meaning to everything I've built for you. What I have for you is not just an isolated gift, but a sequence of blessings that will shape your story, that will bring meaning to every moment of difficulty. I want you to prepare yourself to experience the unexpected, to feel the force of my action in every detail of your life. I feel your expectation, your anxiety for answers and change, and I want you to know that what I have for you goes beyond what your eyes can see right now. I know that sometimes you feel discouraged, as if you're walking without direction, but I'm here to remind you that my presence is with you every step of the way. Trust, son, that this time of waiting is also a time of preparation for something much greater. You have experienced losses, and I know that they are still fresh in your memory. The marks of what you have lost may have left scars, but today I want to remind you that I am the one who restores everything. Nothing is so lost that it can't be found again, nothing is so broken that it can't be repaired. Everything that has ever been taken from you, everything that has ever been missed, I can and will restore. This process is not just a replacement, it is a healing that involves the depths of your being, that brings you back hope, that makes your heart beat again with the certainty that nothing was in vain. Because by restoring what you have lost, I also transform, renew, bring it back in an even fuller and more meaningful way. There is a strength that I place in you to face each day, to deal with the wounds and hurts of the soul. These wounds are often not visible to the eye, but I see them and know them deeply. And that's why I want to encourage you to pray for your own inner healing, for a renewed heart, a mind at peace, a strength that goes beyond what you can comprehend. This healing I bring is not superficial, it goes to the heart of your pain, to the fears and insecurities you carry in silence. When you pray for this, you are allowing me to touch every area that needs care. Allow yourself to feel this healing, son, because it comes to strengthen and renew what no longer seemed possible to restore. The strength you seek is in me, and by asking for it, you open yourself up to receiving support that is eternal and powerful. Life has its ups and downs, and I know that there are days when the wait seems too long. Sometimes it may even seem that I'm not listening, that what I have planned for you is taking too long to happen. But I want you to remember something essential: my timing is perfect. I know the right moment for each thing, and I know how to align every detail so that everything happens in the best possible way. Patience, son, is a virtue that teaches you to trust me, even when you don't see immediate signs. When you hand over your worries and trust, even if you don't understand, you allow me to work fully and without haste, so that what is yours arrives at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way. This trust I'm asking of you isn't blind, it's a trust that comes from the certainty that I'm in control, that I know your needs better than anyone. So, when the time seems long, when the silence bothers you, remember that I'm preparing every detail, moving pieces that you can't yet see. Trust in my time, because it brings you what you need, not just what you want. It is in this interval, in this space of waiting, that you grow, that you learn to have a firm heart, that you draw closer to me and realize what really matters. While you work on this patience in your heart, I want you to remember that nothing is in vain. Every moment of waiting is also a moment of building. I'm shaping your story, putting everything in the right place so that when the blessings come, you'll be prepared to receive them wholeheartedly. There is a power in patience, a power that strengthens you, that teaches you to value what is to come, that prepares you for the surprises I am preparing. And those surprises, son, will be so great and wonderful that everything you've lived through so far will make sense. Every tear, every prayer, every silent thought, I have heard and kept. And when the time is right, you will see that nothing was in vain. The blessings I have for you will come unexpectedly, and everything that seemed lost will be restored. Not as before, but in an even better, fuller, more complete way. For my wish is that you live abundantly, that you find peace and joy in the little and big things, that you know that every detail of your life is important to me. When the waiting time finally passes, and you look back, you'll see that every moment was worth it. You'll see that my timing, however challenging it may seem, is the perfect timing. And that's when you'll understand how present I am in your life, how every detail was planned with love, and how every prayer was heard. There is no lost prayer, no forgotten request. Everything you have given to me with sincerity will be answered, because my desire is for you to have a full life, a life where every area is touched by my love and care. May you feel safe in me, may you find peace in the certainty that I am working on your behalf. Even when you don't see it, even when everything seems still, know that I am moving the waters, I am preparing what is yours. And at the right time, everything will manifest. Trust, because nothing I promise ever comes back empty. I see the weight you carry in your heart, the stress you accumulate in silence, the worries that never seem to cease. I know how difficult it is to carry this burden, to face the days with this pressure. But I want you to understand that you weren't made to carry this weight alone. When you feel overwhelmed, seek my refuge, let me relieve every anguish, every uncertainty, because my hands are always open to receive your worries. And by praying, by opening your heart to me, you not only hand over to me what weighs you down, but you also receive the rest you so desperately need. I bring the peace that surpasses all understanding, the peace that goes beyond situations, the peace that brings calm even in the midst of storms. This stress you feel, son, doesn't need to be part of your life. I invite you to leave everything in my hands, to trust that I am in control of every detail, that I am taking care of everything. I know it's hard to see the solutions when fear and pressure occupy your mind, but I want you to know that nothing is beyond my reach. I'm already preparing the answers you're looking for, and every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem, already has a path I've designed. And by handing over your worries to me, you free yourself, you find new strength, a new lightness. Because by trusting me, you allow me to act, you allow me to show you that the path is already being made. Son, I want to remind you that it was I who created abundance, and that abundance is also yours. You often get used to having only the bare minimum, to living with what seems to be barely enough. But what I have for you goes beyond that. My promise is of a full life, of provision that not only fills, but overflows. I want to take you to a place where enough will no longer be your only reality, where you will live, more than enough, where you will lack nothing. This is my wish for you, a life where everything you touch, everything you put your heart and effort into, is multiplied and blessed. I see the tears you shed, the anguish that sometimes seems to take over, and I know that it's often difficult to see a way out. But I want to remind you of something very important. Your tears, when given to me, have a transforming power. When, in the midst of pain, you choose to worship, when you decide to trust and give me every tear instead of getting lost in worry, something changes. This worship in the midst of tears is an act of faith, a surrender that touches my heart. It transforms sadness into strength, despair into hope, because when you worship, Even if you don't understand the reason for your difficulties, you draw close to me and find comfort. Your tears are not in vain. I see every one of them and I respond to each one with my love, my care and my presence. This trust you place in me when you worship is the path to the peace you so desperately seek. Because when your heart turns to me, I surround you with my care, and every tear becomes a seed for the joy to come. I want you to always remember this: every pain has a purpose, and I never ignore what hurts you. On the contrary, I use every experience, every tear, to strengthen your heart, to prepare you for what is to come. Because a new time is approaching, a time of favor and blessings, a season where what seemed far away will begin to come true. I am bringing a new season, child, a time when you will see my favor so clearly that there will be no doubt that I am by your side. This coming season of blessings will be a testimony to my love for you. It will be a time of harvest, where dreams that seemed far away will begin to come true. This is my promise to you, that the waiting, the prayers, the tears, everything has a purpose. And what is to come is greater than you can imagine. It is a time of abundance, of peace, of growth. I know that sometimes you wonder if you're ready to receive everything you've asked for, if you really deserve these blessings. But I want you to understand that my favor doesn't depend on your strength or your achievements. My favor is a gift, something I give you out of love, out of wanting to see your life fulfilled, complete. This new season that is arriving is a gift from me to you, and there is nothing you can do to deserve it more or less. I just want you to receive it, to open your heart and allow me to do in your life what I have been preparing from the beginning. Trust, child, that every detail of your life is being taken care of, that every step you take is accompanied by me. I am present, I am attentive, and I know exactly what is needed for you to flourish, for you to live the more than enough that I have always wanted for you. So don't carry the weight of everyday life alone. Don't let worries and stress take away your peace. Come to me, surrender every thought, every worry, and allow me to take care of you, to lead you to a life where abundance, peace, and favor are your daily reality. Remember that I am with you in every prayer, in every silent request. And I want you to share this trust, to inspire those around you to also seek in me the rest and peace that you have found. By sharing your experience, your faith, you not only strengthen yourself, but you strengthen others, showing that I am the one who never fails, the one who always answers and takes care of each of my children. Trust that I am preparing everything for the best to happen in your life. I understand the weight of trials. I know that you often feel alone, without answers, wondering why these difficulties keep coming up. But I want to remind you that I am with you in each of these moments, and that there are rewards in store for those who remain steadfast. Your faith, your trust, your patience are not going unnoticed. On the contrary, each of these qualities is proof of how much you are growing and getting closer to the purpose I have for you. This persistence, this effort to keep believing even when everything seems to be going against you, is a sign that you are on the right path, and I honor each of these steps. There is a time for everything, son, and I know that you want to see the rewards of your perseverance. I want you to know that those rewards are on their way. They will come in the right measure, at the right time, so that you understand that nothing was in vain, that every effort, every tear, every prayer, is a seed planted that will bear fruit. And that fruit will come to surprise you, to show you that every struggle has a purpose. Even when the road seems barren, I'm making sure that your heart is prepared to receive the best I have to offer. The adversities you face are not a punishment, they are opportunities to grow and overcome. I know that, in the heat of battle, it is difficult to see beyond the present moment, but I want you to remember that every challenge has a divine purpose. Every experience of pain, of difficulty, every doubt you carry, is a preparation for the greatness that is being built within you. There's nothing happening in your life that I can't turn into a blessing, and that's how I work, with love, patience, and the time needed for everything to align for your good. Son, you have been called to something greater. What you are experiencing today is part of that call. It is the foundation that strengthens your faith, purifies your intentions, and makes you ever closer to me. I want you to understand that the challenges you have faced and will still face are intended to elevate you, to take your spirit to a place of understanding and maturity that only those who pass through the fire of trials can reach. I don't want you to see difficulties as a barrier, but as a bridge for your spiritual growth, for your coming closer to me. I have a purpose that goes beyond what you see, something that goes beyond what you imagine, and I am shaping you so that you are prepared to live this purpose to the full. And in the process, child, I have unexpected miracles in store for you. I know that in the midst of challenges, hope can often seem distant, and that's when you can prepare yourself for the unexpected, for the blessings that arrive when you least expect them. These miracles that I prepare are not just answers to your requests, but are manifestations of my love, signs that I am attentive to every detail, every moment, and that nothing goes unnoticed in my eyes. When you least expect it, you will see my hand working on your behalf in ways you never imagined. The persistence you show in times of trial is proof of your faith and a testimony to the trust you place in me. This faith, even if it is sometimes challenged, is what moves mountains, it is what opens doors, it is what allows me to act fully in your life. Because when you stand firm, even in the face of difficulties, you allow me to show you my power, my strength, my ability to turn the impossible into the possible. And that is what I will do in your life. I will bring the unexpected, the surprising, the miraculous, so that you can see that I am a God of promises, who does not fail, who fulfills what he says and who never abandons you. Trust, child, that every step you take, every time you face a challenge and choose to move forward, you are building a foundation for what is to come. You are creating the space where my blessing can dwell, where my miracles can be fully manifested. I am with you in every trial, I am supporting you in every moment of weakness, and I am prepared to show you how great my love is, how much I can do beyond what you can imagine. So when the weight seems too great, when doubt tries to dominate your heart, remember that I am with you, that I know every detail of your struggle and that none of these trials is greater than the strength I have placed within you. Every moment of difficulty is an opportunity for you to draw closer to me, to see that I am supporting you, that I am taking care of every detail and that, when the time is right, you will see the purpose of everything you are experiencing. Son, you are capable of overcoming all this. I have placed in you a strength that goes beyond what you yourself know, an ability to overcome, to persist, to stand firm even in the midst of adversity. And it is this strength, this faith that will allow you to reach the other side, to achieve the promises I have in store for you. The difficulties you are facing now are just a preparation, they are the soil in which I am planting the seeds of the blessings that are on their way. Remember that I am in control of everything, that nothing happens without my knowing, and that everything I do is for your good. I want you to trust, to stand firm, to keep looking for me, because I'm listening to you, I'm watching every moment and I'm ready to act on your behalf. When difficulties arise and paths close in front of you, I want you to know that nothing is by chance. Every obstacle that presents itself, every challenging situation has a purpose that goes beyond what you can see. Trust me, because I'm aligning every detail of your life so that you can achieve something much greater. What seems like a pause, an interruption, is actually an essential step towards what I am preparing. It is in this time of apparent stagnation that I work in depth, transforming your heart, strengthening your mind, shaping you for what is to come. I'm creating a solid foundation so that when the blessing comes, it won't be fleeting, but something that truly transforms your life. I know it's challenging to trust when the answers seem far away, but I'm with you every moment, supporting you, walking beside you. I want you to understand that these difficulties have not come to stop you, but to make you stronger. It is in the storms that you find your true strength, and it is through them that I am shaping you. Every time you face adversity with courage and faith, you become stronger, more resilient. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to discover the power I have placed within you, a strength you may not even know you possess, but which manifests itself whenever you choose to trust. The storms of life are fleeting, son, but what we have built together during these difficult times remains forever. I am the one who strengthens you when the weight seems too great to carry. I'm the one who puts in your heart the perseverance to carry on, the courage not to give up, the hope that is reborn with each new day. And when you feel that you are losing strength, remember that I am here, supporting you, holding you in my arms, ready to lift you up whenever you need it. The strength you have is not only yours, but also my presence in your life, my care that surrounds you and never fails. I also want to remind you of the importance of maintaining gratitude, even when things don't turn out the way you expect. Gratitude is a powerful tool that opens your heart to what I am accomplishing, that keeps your eyes focused on what is true and essential. When you choose to be grateful, even in the midst of challenges, you don't ignore the difficulties, but recognize that there is something greater at work. By practicing gratitude, you connect with me in a unique way, allowing me to show you how present I am in every detail, in every situation, in every moment of your life. Gratitude is the path that strengthens your faith and helps you see beyond what your eyes can see. And I know that sometimes maintaining gratitude is an act of courage, especially on days when there seems to be no reason to be thankful. But it's in those moments that gratitude becomes even more powerful, because it reveals your trust in me, your faith that, despite appearances, something good is coming. I want to encourage you to keep up this practice, to take the time to be grateful, even if it's for simple things. This act of gratitude transforms your heart, calms your mind and brings you closer to me. And by doing so, you'll realize that the reasons to be grateful are far more numerous than you imagined. Son, I encourage you never to lose hope. Hope is what keeps you moving forward, it's what lights the way, even when everything seems dark. Keep the flame of hope alive, because it is proof that you trust me, that you believe that I am taking care of everything. This hope, when nurtured, becomes a powerful force that not only sustains you, but also inspires those around you. By maintaining hope, you demonstrate your trust in me and, even without realizing it, you become a source of encouragement to others who are also facing difficulties. Remember that my presence is constant in your life, that I never abandon you. I am always by your side, ready to listen to your prayers, to answer your requests, to guide you in times of uncertainty. With every step you take, I am with you, making sure that the way is prepared. Nothing you face is in vain, everything has a purpose, and even the most challenging situations will turn into blessings. I am the one who turns the impossible into reality, who makes the miraculous happen when all seems lost. As you stand firm, confident that today's difficulties will turn into great victories, know that I am preparing unexpected blessings, answers you can't even imagine. I see beyond what you can see, I know the desires of your heart and I am attentive to every detail. Expect the unexpected, son, because my goodness and my love for you are greater than anything you can conceive. I am not a distant God, I am present, I am personal, and I want to surprise you with what I have prepared. Trust that today's difficulties are the prelude to something great. There is a time for everything, and at the right time you will see the purpose behind every challenge. I am shaping you for something very special, something that exceeds your expectations. This trust you place in me is what allows me to act fully in your life. When you give me your worries, your fears, your doubts, you make room for me to act, for me to transform situations, for me to bring you the answer you've been waiting for. Son, I invite you to walk with me with an open heart, to allow my peace to guide your every step, to trust that I am in control and that everything is lining up for your good. Even if you can't see it now, what I'm preparing for you is something that will bring joy, peace, and fulfillment. Stay firm, persistent, grateful, and hopeful. And if this message has brought something to your heart, if you feel that these words speak directly to you, know that I am here, always attentive, always ready to listen and guide you. Take this moment to share this feeling, to inspire others who may be in need of this same message. Leave your words, your heart open, and allow this message to multiply, bringing encouragement and hope to others who are also looking for a light. Keep your heart alert, because this is a time of preparation for a greater victory, a time of endurance that bears deep fruit. Every challenge you face has a purpose, and by enduring with patience, by keeping your faith, you are getting closer to something great. Difficulties that seem impossible are now like a soil where your strength and confidence are being cultivated. Persevering is more than just enduring, it's allowing me to work on you, strengthening your roots, shaping your soul. By enduring with courage, you are moving towards a victory that is closer than you think. Know that the wounds you carry, whether emotional, financial or of any other kind, are being treated. Nothing you feel goes unnoticed by me. Every pain, every sadness, every worry that weighs on your heart, I know deeply. I am the one who not only sees, but understands what no one else can. Even the wounds that are hidden, the ones you carry in silence, are before me. And I am acting to bring healing, a healing that goes beyond the superficial, that reaches the root of every pain. What seems impossible to fix, what seems lost, is being touched by my presence, so that true restoration can take place. By facing every situation with faith, you are getting closer to a public victory, to a blessing that others will also be able to see. The battles you fight in silence, those that are your most intimate struggles, are not unknown to me. There is a time for everything, and soon you will see what I have prepared. I'm using every experience, every silent battle to build something in you that will be visible to everyone. The rewards that come from silent struggles are different, they carry a depth, a truth that transforms your life and brings a peace that many around you will be able to see. These victories, these blessings, are like beacons that reflect the transformation we are carrying out together. When you think you're alone, son, know that I'm by your side. And it's in the moments when everything seems dark that I'm closest, working in silence, on details that you might not notice. Every tear, every thought, every prayer you offer, I'm receiving. Every pain you face is an opportunity for my healing to act, for my peace to envelop you, for my hand to guide you firmly. And I want you to be sure that every situation, every challenge, is being used to restore every area of your life that needs healing. This process of restoration is ongoing, a work that I myself lead. Every broken piece of your life, every dream that seems shattered, every hope that seems distant, is being cared for by me. The restoration I prepare is total, it involves body, soul and spirit. What seems lost, what seems impossible to repair, is under my care. I am taking every piece, every fragment, and putting it all together perfectly, so that you can see that nothing has been in vain. The work I am doing in your life is not incomplete, it is careful and profound, because I am transforming your pain into something that will bring life and strength. And I want you to know that when the restoration is complete, it brings with it a joy and peace that go beyond understanding. I am creating a new reality for you, a reality where every pain has a purpose, where every struggle is rewarded. The blessings I have prepared are not just for this moment, but are lasting, they are the seeds of a new time in your life. And as you see all that is to come, I want you to keep in mind that you are not only receiving a blessing, but also becoming an example of how I work in the lives of those who trust me. Allow your heart to calm down and trust, because every challenging situation is an opportunity for you to witness my action. There is nothing that cannot be transformed, nothing that cannot be restored when you surrender everything into my hands. Every detail, every area of your life, is being worked on. I am preparing a work that will be visible, a work that you will be able to share, because this victory will not only be for you, but also a testimony that I am faithful to those who place their trust in me. The life I am preparing for you is a life where struggles bring growth, where difficulties become stepping stones, where challenges become opportunities for you to see my power. And every time you face a challenge with faith, every time you choose to trust, you are strengthening yourself for a future that is full of possibilities. I want you to stand firm, with a heart full of hope, knowing that I am by your side, supporting you, guiding your steps and preparing the way for complete victory. As you walk, as you face each situation, know that I am leading you to a place of peace and rest. I am guiding you to a time of abundance, a time where every promise is fulfilled, where every dream that seemed impossible comes true. And I want you to know that, while this is happening, I am by your side, celebrating every step, every victory, every achievement. Trust me, because what I have prepared for you is something that goes beyond what you can imagine. You are never alone, even when everything around you seems silent. At every moment, I'm acting in your life in ways you can't yet perceive, weaving solutions and designing answers that will emerge at the perfect time. There is a constant work that I do, even when everything seems at a standstill. Those details that you may not even notice are carefully planned by me so that, at the right time, they reveal themselves as blessings, victories, and surprises that will transform your life. This hidden work is proof of my love for you, a reminder that I am attentive to everything that concerns you. Know that every request, every thought, every wish that you hold in your heart is before me. Even if you can't see it yet, I'm already providing the answers, adjusting the paths, shaping the situation so that, when the time comes, you'll understand the care and purpose behind every detail. It's like a tree that grows in silence, underground, until it's ready to blossom. I'm working, son, so that your roots are strong, so that you flourish with strength and peace. Everything that seems to take time, everything that seems unattainable, is under my careful supervision. Faith is the anchor that keeps you safe, even when storms try to shake your confidence. Keep going, even when you don't understand what's to come. Stay strong, because I am by your side, and nothing you face is in vain. Every time you decide to trust, every time you decide to put your hope in me, you are building a bond, a fortress that no challenge can bring down. I see your strength, I see your persistence, and I know the times you have chosen to believe, even without seeing signs. Know that each of these choices does not go unnoticed. I want you to be sure that there is no difficulty that I can't solve, no darkness that my light can't dispel. Sometimes, what you don't see is precisely what I'm preparing in silence, so that when the time is right, the answers, the solutions, and the blessings will arrive and show themselves. I know that waiting is not always easy, but trust, because this waiting is polishing your heart, it is forming a strength in you that will be your mark, your testimony. Nothing you experience is wasted. As you walk through life, holding on to your faith, you are becoming stronger, you are shaping and growing in a confidence that will be unshakable. The waiting, the silence, the time when it seems that nothing is happening, are moments of construction, moments when I prepare not only answers, but also prepare you to receive them. There is a deep work going on right now, an invisible work that, in the end, will be like an abundant harvest. Keep your heart turned towards me, and each day, I will give you the strength to continue. You will go through times of challenge that may seem insurmountable. It is in these moments that your faith is called upon to grow stronger, to be renewed. Every obstacle that comes your way is not just a barrier, it is an opportunity one offers you to grow spiritually. When you encounter difficulties, remember that you are being invited to look inside yourself and find the strength you may not know you have. It's a time of renewal, where your faith can be tested, but also improved. With every difficulty you face, I am there, even if you don't realize it. I am your constant companion, a support that never fails. You are never alone. In times of despair or uncertainty, I want you to know that my gaze is on you and my hand is outstretched to guide you. It's common to feel lost in times of difficulty, but the truth is that I'm by your side, ready to lead you down paths you often can't see. Trust in me becomes a beacon that lights your way, even on the darkest nights. When changes start to happen, doubts often arise. You may hesitate to embrace the new, to open yourself up to the transformations to come. However, I want you to know that these positive changes are part of the plan I have for your life. They are the tools I use to shape your future, to bring you happiness and success in ways you may never have imagined. Be open to what lies ahead, because I always have the best in mind for you. When you face challenges, it's common to feel discouraged, but remember that every experience you go through has a purpose. Each test is an opportunity for you to grow stronger, for you to discover new facets of your faith and confidence. The strength you find in me during these moments is what builds unshakable character. And this strength does not come from human effort, but from the certainty that I am always there, taking care of every detail. Life is full of ups and downs, but the UPS are often built on the downs. Every small victory you achieve along the way is a testament to the fact that you can overcome difficulties. Just as gold is refined by fire, your faith is strengthened by trials. When you look back, you'll see that each challenge you faced brought with it a valuable lesson and a renewal of your spiritual strength. Allow yourself to be shaped by these experiences. Sometimes you may feel adrift, not knowing which direction to take. In those moments, remember that I am your guide. When you feel you don't have the strength to move forward, that's when you should cling to the faith that resides within you. Life may be challenging, but you have untapped potential and I am here to help you realize it. Trust in the journey, even if it doesn't make sense at first. Things will reveal themselves in due course, and you will find the peace you so desperately seek. The changes coming your way may seem intimidating, but see them as a call for growth. Be willing to open your heart and mind to new experiences. Often, what seems like an end is actually a new beginning. Every change you welcome is a new opportunity to experience the abundance of life. I am constantly orchestrating situations that go beyond your comprehension, so that you can discover a better future. It's important to remember that your faith shouldn't be shaken by external circumstances. Instead, it should be a reflection of the inner certainty that I am always with you. Faith is a daily choice, a decision to trust myself even when the path seems uncertain. Every step you take in the direction of what you believe in brings with it the possibility of miracles and blessings that can transform your life. When you feel overwhelmed, turn to me. I am here to offer comfort and support. In prayer, you will find the peace you need to weather any storm. The connection we have is the key to renewing your faith and understanding that you are never alone. Every time you draw close to me, your faith is strengthened and you are prepared for the wonders to come. The difficulties you face are actually opportunities to connect more deeply with me and with your own essence. I am by your side every step of the way, ready to guide and support you. So keep your mind and heart open to the changes that are coming. Embrace the new with confidence, knowing that I am your refuge and your strength. With each new day, a new possibility arises, and each morning is an opportunity to start again. It is an invitation to renew your faith, to believe in what you have not yet seen and to trust in what is to come. What I have for you is greater than you can imagine, and every step you take in faith is a step towards a future full of blessings and achievements. Life is full of challenges that can seem overwhelming, but it is precisely at these moments that resilience becomes a valuable tool. Resilience is the ability to get up after every fall, to keep moving forward even in the face of adversity. When you develop this quality, you are setting yourself up for a more abundant life, because each overcoming brings with it not only learning, but also the certainty that you are capable of facing whatever comes your way. It's natural to feel discouraged in the face of difficulties. However, I want you to know that every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. By facing each one, you become stronger, wiser, and closer to the purpose I have for you. The path won't always be easy, but the strength you discover in yourself as you overcome challenges is a testament to what you are capable of. It is important to remember that you are not alone on this journey. With every step you take, I am by your side, guiding and supporting you in every situation. So I encourage you to cultivate this resilience in your life. When the pressure mounts and the difficulties seem insurmountable, take a deep breath and remember that there is a power within you that you can tap into. Don't be afraid to fall. The important thing is to get up and keep going. Every little victory counts. It could be something as simple as getting through a difficult day or taking a step towards a goal you've always wanted to achieve. These achievements, however small they may seem, are celebrations of your strength and determination. They show that, even in difficult times, you have the capacity to move forward. Take a moment to reflect on your achievements so far. You may not realize it, but every day, there is something to celebrate. Even the little things, like a kind gesture you made or a day when you managed to maintain a positive attitude, are signs of my work in your life. Recognizing these victories, no matter how small, is fundamental. It not only brings joy to your heart, but also reminds you that you're on the right track. Every small step you take towards what you want is a step towards the greater purpose I have for you. Resilience and celebrating achievements go hand in hand. When you face difficulties and manage to overcome them, don't forget to celebrate. This celebration is a way of honoring your efforts and recognizing that you are part of something bigger. It's a sign of my love and my presence in your life. By recognizing your victories, you not only motivate yourself, but also make room for more blessings and opportunities. I want you to know that I'm always operating behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. When things seem to fall apart, it's often the prelude to something great. Trust that I am shaping the circumstances of your life so that you can experience something bigger and better. Every step you take in the direction of what is right, every decision you make to move forward, is a sign that you are allowing me to work in you and through you. So when you come up against difficulties, stand firm. Look at the victories you have already won and let them fuel your determination. Remember that each of these victories is proof that you are being shaped into something more meaningful. Life is a gift, and even the difficult moments have their value. They are opportunities to grow, learn, and become the person I always wanted you to be. Celebrate your life. Celebrate your victories, even the simplest ones. Look around you and see the little things that bring joy and gratitude to your heart. Every breath, every sunrise, every small gesture of love and kindness are reasons to celebrate. Recognize that these achievements, even if they seem small, are actually big steps towards what is truly important. They are evidence that I am working in your life, always seeking to bring you the best. Son, continue to cultivate resilience and celebrate your achievements. Allow yourself to feel proud of what you have already achieved, even if it was a small step. You are on a path of growth and transformation. With each challenge you face, with each victory you celebrate, you get closer to your full potential. I am with you in each of these moments, and my joy is in seeing you flourish, overcoming obstacles and reveling in the small victories that life offers. Son, if you felt that this message brought light to your heart, I would like you to leave a comment with the word luck. This will help attract good energy and spread this positivity to others. Take the opportunity to check if you're already subscribed to the channel and, if not, consider joining us on this journey of faith. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it and, if possible, leave a like so that more people can be reached by these words. Let's end with a prayer. Dear God, I thank you for every step I take and for every victory in my life. May I recognize your presence in every challenge and celebrate the achievements, big or small. Strengthen my faith and help me cultivate resilience. May I always remember that I am never alone and that your guidance is always by my side. Amen.